is 14th of February 2024, around 9:20 a.m. Okay, let's start with the news, right? Yesterday we have CPI. The data is rather quite okay. I mean, is the 3.1. Expectation was too low. So what happened was that the economy is not as bearish as is appear to be. All right, it's not so bad. Economy is still quite okay. So it's like the inflation is still quite elevated per se, right? So by right, gold and silver should go up because inflation right? Inflation is still quite elevated. But you see, the market always play in whatever way that they want. So this time around, they go two steps. Okay, so CPI data is stay okay, so inflation is stay there. So what happened was that they think that, okay, because of the inflation stay there, the Fed is not going to raise rate. So the Fed is not going to raise rate immediately, or they're gonna postpone it, right? Sorry, the Fed is not going to cut rate, so they are going to either maybe postpone. So it's like the fear of Fed not cutting rate set in, and then make the market go or go down. You go on, because people think that if the Federal Reserve cut, the market will go up, right? All the recent rally, right, especially the stock market, is because the Federal Reserve saying that they will cut the rate, right? So you see, now it's becoming more and more not true. That's why the market is going back down. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday. All right, so this is what happened yesterday. All right. So yeah, yesterday just to repeat, because CPI data is good, so the market now realized that Fed may not be cutting anymore, or may not be cutting that fast, right? That's why because the whole run up for the recent week or recent month, for the past 2 months, all the whole market is going up because of Federal Reserve is likely to cut, right? So it's not coming through, so market just pull back down. Okay, so this is what is happening. Okay, anyway, so going forward, I think today, tomorrow is pretty much, just a normal high impact item. All right, of course, it's good to pay attention, but just a normal high impact item. No announcement, nothing. All right, I think another major item will be on Thursday, which is the unemployment claim, and of course on the Friday, which is PPI, is quite similar to CPI as well. So this is something that we need to, careful on. All right, so let's take a look at analysis together. All right, so start with the market flow itself. All right, just hang on a minute. This is recorded, and today will be a little bit long-winded. Okay, I want to go through slowly, one by one. So all right. So you can see here. All right. For the past few weeks, actually the flow have been kind of going sideways. All right, the flow having kind of going sideways, while the market is actually going up quite a lot for the recent weeks, right? I think now the market is finally catching up, then they are making a pullback. In that case, I think we are seeing some divergence here, right? The market was going up, but the flow is not following, right? So I think the market have all right to make some pullback, in my opinion. I think they were likely to go to here. All right. So I would say the market is due for some minor pullback at the moment. So market is definitely not strongly bullish at all. And from the red type kind of view, there's the red types keep on rising, which of course it should give bullishness on the US dollar. I think it is also pointing to the market to fall and US dollar to rise at the moment. Okay, so that's what is happening as well. Okay, so from this observation, I think market is getting a little bit bearish. Okay, a little bit bearish. So now let's take a look on the individual items. Okay, British pound. British pound, our weekly plan is neutral and slightly bullish. All right, neutral and slightly bullish. Okay, on your right is basically our future. On our left is basically our CFD. All right, so what is happening right now is that we can see that the market have some strong volume around here. All right, we have a strong volume here, and we have another strong volume here, which is here, and we have another strong volume somewhere around here. So now what we can assume is that we can see that this was a very strong resistance level now. So they are resisting, so that's why they are now going to go to this support level, in my opinion. All right, so this is what is happening. So from the momentum point of view, the market is a little bit getting bearish. Look at the yesterday candle, market tried to retest this congested zone, right? This congested zone, and they could not break up higher. And moreover, the way that they come is that the market go up, then at one time, because of the CPI new, the market just torpedoed down. To me, this is getting more on the bearish tone. All right, I would say it's like a 60% or more is bearish right now. Okay, let's take a look on the retail trader percentage. Retail traders are minus 70. So basically what's going to happen is that as the market go lower, or as the market
I
go
think
lower, the retail trader will
first,
be defending their position, right? So what will happen is that from minus 60, sorry, retail trader position minus 60, yeah. Retail trader position minus 60, as the market go lower, what they're gonna do? They're gonna add more long. That means they will become minus 50, then they will become minus 40, minus 30, then they will become plus 40, then they become plus 70, they become plus 80. So they have a very long way for them to have a position and to defend their position. So I think we are staring at somewhere quite bearish case scenario in the near future, in my opinion. Okay, it can be a week long or something like this. Okay, so I think what we are going to say right now is that I think as long as market could not break this level, or even more, market could not break this level, I think we need to a little bit align ourselves with some bearish case scenario, in my opinion. All right. So this time, the market is superseding everything. That means market is front running before all other parameters. All right. So why am I saying that? Okay, you can see here. Okay, this market composition, we can see that this NC haven't really even going down yet. Okay, for those inner cycle member, you will know what I mean, huh? NC haven't even go down. Actually, market is start to go down really. So sometimes the price is,
6.5.
the price go faster than those market composition. So I think the way that we should be looking at is that as long as this region is not breaking down, we can be a bit more on the bearish tone, in my opinion. All right. One thing I can think of, this level will be quite a difficult level to break. All right. But the moment they break strongly, I think the market will likely to drift a lot lower. Okay, so can we monitor this closely? If let's say they break this around like 1.25 to 1.255 to 1.25, we will have more bearish case scenario. Now maybe in the very early stage starting, like I said, the other statistical parameters that we look at, did it manage to catch this? But we have to see. If let's say the market go lower as a days and a week progress, and those other data also start to follow, we may see some further bearishness on them. Okay, guys, you got my point on this? So there are two. You have to mute. Sorry, I need to mute. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I think I have muted up. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now there are two parameters that there are two clues that we need to look at. The first one is as long as market could not break above this, and second one is as long as market could not break above this. I think it's better to stay rather on the bearish tone, in my opinion. Okay, this is a two condition, and also there's a little bit of warning there. We have to make sure this level, how the price react from there. Okay, if they cut through like a butter, then okay, we are more we are okay to go. Okay, so I'm watching this very closely, and from our retail point of view, also I think they have a lot more room to fall, in my opinion. So I'm pretty looking at the bearish at the moment. All right, pretty staring at the bearish at this moment. Let's see how it's going. Okay. Okay, looks because for the whole week the market is pretty 50-50. They are like waiting for something to happen like that, and now it's really start to show. Okay, so this one, let's see. And you can see yesterday candle, they managed. I was expecting they will hold this level. They are trying to break this level, right? But you can see this is not no longer the case. So this is no longer valid per se. And moreover, you can see they have managed to break the flooring. All right, you can see here. So market is really were trying to go lower at the moment. Look at the yesterday price action, pretty strong. So I think the downward movement will likely to happen by then. Okay, guys. So just to keep in mind in perspective, actually we have already, I mean, the market have become very clear, right? So what might happen is that, of course, there might be a time that they may really like to retest here and here, but I think it is better to say it is more likely on the downside, in my opinion. Let's say we talk in this manner, this is the very parameters that we can be expecting about. So I think the downtrend might be pretty severe, in my opinion. All right, so same thing. This is a little bit need to be careful. I think there are two conditions that I would like to caution on. First thing is break this level, break these level. As long as this level is not broken down, I think the market is sorry. As long as this level is not broken up, I think the market is going to go lower and lower. So these are the condition. All right. Wow. Yesterday just like shake everything out. So it is also quite bearish at the moment as well. All right. Look at the price action of yesterday. It's pretty strong as well. Okay. So going on, moving forward. Okay. Let's take a look on the Aussie. Okay. Now you can think, hey, George, should I short now or not? Okay, I will say it is a little bit better chance for you to short now than long for sure. Okay, one thing is that look at the yesterday price action is very, very strong on the downside. So to me, it's break a lot of things. And so it is a pretty like a strong momentum in my opinion. So it's likely to go a little bit more further to the downside. Okay. Okay, here as well, there's just a few things that you need to take note of. There are a few things here, right? This level is acting as a like a roof resistant. So I think this level might have a bit of support sort of like capability in my opinion. But nonetheless, the price action is very much on the downside, similar to the rest. All right, similar to the rest. So I think what we can do is that the same thing, the 2-pointer, this level and this level. As long as these two levels are not really strongly broken to the upside, I think we are stay pretty much on the down, in my opinion. Okay, so now let's take a look on the retail traders. Where are we right now? Retail trader, actually they are right now is plus 85. So what is happening to them is that they have been already defending the price drop actually. Okay, defending the price drop. So they will be for example like plus 50, price go lower, instead of shorting they add, I mean they defend their further position. I mean they are price 65, plus 70, now it's 85 ready. So the point here is that a little bit too extreme to me. So if I really want to short, I would say British pound might be the better choice, and second one will be of course euro, and compared to the Aussie, because Aussie is already plus 85. So I think we may do something like this first, in my opinion. All right. But overall stay is down. Just to keep in mind, overall stay is down. So we have 2-pointer. I mean, no risk, no reward, right? We must take some risk. As long as these levels are not really broken to the upside, I think we are stay pretty on the down move, in my opinion. All right. So I will be slightly bearish on them. Okay, the reason I'm not bearish strongly compared to the rest is that this one is a little bit too extreme to the on the retail traders. Okay, all right. Sorry, this will be long-winded and a little bit will be slow because I want to catch as much pointer as possible. All right. Usual again, the left is CFD, the right is future. All right. Okay, so this is pretty similar to pretty similar to the Aussie. All right. Okay, the retail traders are plus 70. So they are not as bad as Aussie just yet. So I think what is happening, this is no longer the valid anymore. So this what is happening right now is that we have to see how the market behave up to here. All right. Put it this way, as long as this level is not really strongly broken to the upside, I think we are can say the market will likely to go down. Look at the yesterday candle. The yesterday candle is a very strong bearish candle. So I think what the market will likely to do is that they will likely to go to this side, in my opinion, as a retest. So I think 0.60, all right, will be the good one at the moment. So I think it's pretty much stay on the downside. So I'm also slightly bearish on this, right? Okay, so I repeat, almost all the pair against US dollar is kind of bearish, all right? And British pound and the euro is a little bit worse one. Aussie and New Zealand, because they are already quite near to the extreme in terms of retail trader, so I'm slightly bearish on that. Okay, gold and silver. Wow, gold and silver is really a crazy one also. Okay. Okay, I am expecting the market to really to like here, you can see really to so-called put to the upside. But you look at the yesterday move, I think it's kind of broke it up ready. So what had happened is that these three control level of the past 3 months, right? It have become a very strong resistance. 2040. All right. I think what the market will likely to go is that they will likely to go to here, 1980 region. All right. So, I mean, the bullishness is no longer that valid anymore. All right. So the market likely to go lower first, in my opinion. The market is stay pretty much on a bit on the down move per se. So same thing here. I think the market will likely to go down first. 1980, I think this will be the level of your next interest. Okay. So should you long or not? I would say not really a good time. The price action is very bearish and stuff like that. If you want to buy, you need to wait. Okay. And retail traders are plus 57. So they themselves are like in the middle of the everything. So I will stay bearish on them as well. Okay. I think market will likely to go to 1980 first. Okay. 1980 will be the very interesting level to watch. Okay. So for as of right now, it's bearish. Okay. Silver also same thing. I was expecting market to go up, but they are not doing so. And they are currently at the support level. Okay, they are currently at the support level. Unless we have some bearish candle, bullish candle to show up to, I think the market will likely to go to 21.9 in my opinion. Okay. I repeat, silver is in the quite a bearish looking candle. Look at the price action is very strong. Yesterday, they really moved everything down. So I think the market will likely to go lower, in my opinion, maybe to 21.8. So I think the market is a bit on the bearish note as well. Okay, look from the retail point of view. Look from the future point of view. The market could not break this level at all yet. You see, 2 days ago, with the low volume, they really tried to break, but they could not break at all. So that means as long as this is not going, this trend is not breaking, I think the downside is stay highly possible at the moment. So same thing, fortunately, unfortunately, market stay pretty much down to me. Of course, we need to watch again tomorrow how the candle bring. So there are 2 pointers that we need to watch on. As long as this level and this level is not broken, I think I would say it's pretty much stay on the bearish tone. All right. Okay, then let's go to the US dollar Canadian. Of course, everything against US dollar is going down, so everything for US dollar should be going up. All right, we have a very nice push up. All right, we have a very nice push to the upside. Okay, let's take a look. market just broke this strength level. So I think the market will likely to, for Canadian dollars, I think the market will likely to go lower, in my opinion. Market will likely to go lower. So what will happen is that if they go lower, they are going to go up higher. I think the nearest resistance level that they can go up to is somewhere around 1.359 or 1.36 region. So now it's around 1.356. So we are talking about potential minimum 50 to 60 points can go up to. Look at the yesterday price session. It's pretty strongly bullish. I think the market will likely to stay on the bullish side, in my opinion. So it don't short. Okay, and there's a 2 point that you need to be careful on. This level and this level. As long as these levels are not broken to the downside, I think market will be stay elevated, in my opinion. All right, stay pretty bullish to me. All right, so it's bullish lah, put it this way. And in terms of retail trader, they are plus 79. Sorry, they are minus 79. That means the retail trader have been defending the price advancement for quite some time. They are minus 79, so they are almost quite extreme already. So I think I will notch it down to slightly bullish instead of just full blown bullish. All right, so slightly bullish. Okay, let's take a look on the this guy. Okay, this guy, US dollar Canadian. All right, this one have a very good move up as well. All right, US dollar Canadian is a very good move up as well. Let's see. Okay, US dollar Canadian, sorry, US dollar CHF, they have outright, they got one big problem. Their retail trader position is already minus 82. So they are too extreme, in my opinion. All right. So what my think is that if there's any pullback to be made, I think this will be the first one to pull back, in my opinion. So it is bullish for sure. But I will say that if there is some pullback, this guy will be the first to pull back. All right. So I will be slightly bullish. Okay, another one is US dollar JPY. Okay, we have a very nice very nice push to the upside. I think the market will likely to retest here. It's I think it's a bit near to some swing level already. So and in terms of retail point of view, it's a minus 76, 75. So it's almost quite close or extreme per se already. But of course, it's not as extreme as US dollar CHF. Okay, so I'm slightly bullish as well. Okay. All right. So far, I have covered most of the major forex pair already. Okay, I would say the little bit obvious or a little bit pairs that we need to be focused on is, I think, the British pound US dollars on the sell side, and another one that I would like to recommend is, of course, the Euro US dollar on the sell side as well. These two will be I think will be quite badly fair against US dollars. Aussie US dollar and New Zealand US dollar also bearish, but since the retail traders are quite already, extreme ready, so I think if there's any, reversal, they will reverse first. So my two recommendation for today is, of course, on the sell side of British pound and euro at the moment on the sell side. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Another one is Dow Jones. All right. Okay, Dow Jones, we have to fall back to just now the flow analysis. As you can see, the flow have been pretty sideways for quite a while. I think that's the reason why market is already down. You see, that's why I was showing this sign. I think the market is already quite downwards, going down to the downside already. I think the market will likely to retest to this region again. So yesterday they tried, it was a little bit too extreme, so that's why they have a bit of pullback. I think maybe they will go sideways for the next few days, but I think eventually market will go to retest to the downside, in my opinion. So I will stay, don't buy in at all. I think market is ready for I think at least for a bit of severe pullback, in my opinion. Maybe they will pull back until end of this month, All right. So this is the kind of thing that we are looking at. Okay, US dollar Canadian retail short. Yes, minus 79. So you can see US dollar Canadian is short minus 79 and UJ is minus 75. But US dollar CHF is minus 82. So US dollar CHF is the worst among these three of them. Okay, I hope I answer your question, bro. Okay, another one is Hong Kong. Okay, Hong Kong, I think this whole week is not available because of the the holiday. I think maybe start today. I think it's for China, but Hong Kong I think they will start trading today. Okay, so let's see how it's go. So I think as the market go, they are kind of like a different animal. Not really related to a bit related, but not really related to other market. So let's see how it's go. All right. So today just the starting of the day. I would like to monitor one more day first. Of course, from the glance, you can see the market is making some pullback to this support level. Let's see how today fare first. I don't want to make any judgment as yet. All right. So hopefully this level will do some sort of supporting of that. Okay, Hong Kong, I would like to wait for one more days. Okay, another one, DEX. Of course, DEX is where we follow, DEX will follow US market. Since the US market have a very big drop yesterday, I think DEX will have a very big drop yesterday as well. Okay. All right. We have a very big drop yesterday, so I think this one will have I think the market will likely to drift up a little bit higher for a retest, but I don't think it will last for a long time, in my opinion. We are definitely likely to go down again. So what I'm talking about is something like this, then I think they will do something like this. Okay, so same thing. Try not to buy it, rather wait for a sell will be the better watch. Yeah. Okay. So well, looks like the rally that happened 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, due to the market thinking that they're going to cut rate, I think this is no longer the case anymore. All right, because our economy is still doing okay, all this kind of stuff. All right. So US dollar, this guy, all right, this one is crude oil. All right, crude oil. Let's take a look. Okay, from our market composition is kind of natural. I would like to be a little bit careful at this moment because we have this extreme sort of like swing level that happened before. It tests one time and maybe. So what I thinking is that what might happen is that they may do something like this. If let's say they fail another one more time, it's become a like triple top like that. So I'll be watching it very closely. Yesterday, market tried to break this level, but they could not break. So we should not add any long position. Let's say if we have a significant bearish candle by today, I will take my profit from this. We have a small position on this, and we are in the plus minus profit already. So if let's say the market didn't like show sign of bearishness today, I will just take profit. Okay, so I will be neutral on this fella at this moment. I'll be watching it closely. Okay. And another one is wheat, soy, and corn. So they're just going sideways. Okay, another one I want to look at soybean. So they are breaking down lower. So I think the market is pretty on the weak side. I will say we wait for some bullish candle if you want to long. So definitely not a good time to long. Okay, just I will skip it to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin recently they have gone to 5K level, which is good. All right, which is good. But we need to be a little bit careful right now because, with all the good news that happening right now, we need to be a little bit careful because from what I can see, right, Bitcoin have been you see, look, when there's a very big volume come up is here. There was a very strong volume, and look at it here. The market is just doing the retest with a very significantly lower volume. So to me, I will be quite skeptical. All right, skeptical, and moreover, this whole drive up, it happened during this Chinese New Year period, so I will be a little bit skeptical. All right, so I mean, you can choose not to short, but try not to chase with the market and buy a lot at this moment. All right, I think market will likely to drift lower. And of course, us start to drift lower, then we will see the confirmation, right? So now it's a little bit too early to say, but I will be skeptical. Okay, I think the Bitcoin may try to pull back down, in my opinion. All right, so just be careful with this one. Bitcoin also is also the same thing. The market go up because of that they think the rate will cut, and which is not happening right now. All right, and moreover, look at this guy. Look at this supply. The supply, there's a bit of drop going on at the moment. I mean, there's no more new money pumping or new money minting into the stable coin, the crypto stable coins. So this will cause some bearish pressure also. Okay, so just be careful. I'm not really that bullish on Bitcoin anymore. All right, I want to see more information. So I'll be putting it at neutral as well, guys. Okay, and then last but not least, and it is a natural gas. All right, let's take a look at natural gas. Wow, natural gas is really going all the way down. Really going all the way down. I think the market is likely to drift a little bit lower further, in my opinion. All right. One thing I do not like is the small traders, they are really buying in. So I think that's the reason why natural gas is going up. Sorry, going down. I think we would like to see a little bit more downward pressure, in my opinion. We don't see anything to be bullish about. Look at the daily candle is very bearish. So I think the market is likely to drift a little bit lower further, in my opinion. All right. So try not to buy on this guy. Overall stay quite bearish. All right. So just have let's have a quick recap. Okay, what really happened was that for the past 2 weeks, sorry, for the past few months. Okay, let's take a look how exactly the period gonna be. Hang on. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. So last October, so it's around 3 months ago, the whole market went up is just based on the expectation that the Federal Reserve is going to cut rate. All right. So last week, actually, the Federal Reserve already say they are not really so hurry into cutting rate. So basically, that was a reg pull actually, right? So they say not cutting rate lah, not cutting rate as fast. All right. Then yesterday, what really caused the bomb is that the CPI data are not really that bad actually. So it's to prove that inflation is there. Because the Federal Reserve is the inflation is there, they're gonna raise rate, right? Or they're gonna hold the rate, right? So that become more and more clearer that Federal Reserve is not in the hurry to cut rate. So that's the reason why the whole market tanked actually. All right. So I think as the confirmation goes, I think that we may see some bullishness on the US dollar for quite a while now. Okay. So I mean, we don't have to be over trade, just trade one trade, and you have to monitor whether it's really play out or not. Play out, or is the market stay in the within your parameters or risk tolerance, and then you just hold a position. Okay, I see that before the week start, we are like a 50-50 on the either the other forex will go up or US dollar will go up. It's like 50-50. Now it's getting more obvious that I think the US dollar is going to be a winner now. So I would say the US dollar going up is 60 to 70% right now. Okay, so this should be our bias. Of course, is nothing is 100% for sure. So we need to trade with care and watch and see how the market really react in the way that we want or not. Okay, guys. So guys, thank you very much. I will upload this video in the Coca. Okay, let me go through Coca. I will upload this video after this, and yep. Okay. Anyway, this is a daily analysis. I do it for my part. Of course, tomorrow will be the official one, and I will upload it every day. Okay. All right, Coca have been really nicely done. Okay, we need to be just careful a little bit. Coca, I was a little bit careful on them. Coca and coffee also same. All right. Anyway, we have a very strong volume coming in on this past 2 days. I will be very watch out very closely ready. We have a lot of I mean the market has sort of like something absorbing it ready. Of course, we have a very long spread bar. So I will be watching it very closely, but I will start to think the market will really start to go sideways and down, in my opinion. Okay, so I think it's time for us to, like, if you have a long position, time for us to take some profit, and short position, you can start building small amounts slowly. Okay, all right. Never rush. I think when we rush, I think this is where we lose money. All right. Try to take a trade. Is really work in our plan or not? If work, then okay. Doesn't work, then doesn't work, then we have to reevaluate. Okay, we keep on like pressing the button. I think this will be the will make us worse. Okay, hang on. GJ retail almost 90. Okay, let's take a look on British pound and them. Because they have been Darren, because they have been, like, they have been defending the price. As the price go up higher, what they do, of course, they add short ma, right? So I think they were likely to potentially come back down soon. But one thing I don't like is that, because they got two parts. One is G, another is J ma. I know that this guy is likely to go down lower, but this one is something like this. All right. But anyway, if British pound go lower, I think this guy will go lower as well, supposedly, right? This one is a little bit hard for me to say, but I think British pound and euro in standalone in particular, I think they are about to go down further. Okay. And from the way that we can look at right now, let's say GJ, right, is 90%. Mean if you are buying right now, because the moment the small trader run away, I mean, they become from 90, they become, for example, 80. This is where the market will turn. Okay. All right. So, okay. Thank you for your advice. Thank you for your recommendation. I will be watching this closely. I will wait one more day, see how the price action behave, GG and EJ. Okay. If you see any promising price action on the daily candle, please let me know as well. Okay. All right. As of right now, from my recommendation for today, I think we are seeing some further bearishness on British pound, US dollars, and euro US dollar on the short side. Okay, there are a few levels that I want you to take a look as well. And you be short, and definitely we cannot expect the market to go down immediately, right? The one level is here, another level is this whole region. All right, as long as the price cannot overtake this guy, I think the market will likely to go lower. Okay, guys. So we scout slowly. If any update or any trade I take, I will let you guys know for sure. All right. Thank you very much. I will upload the video as soon as possible. Yep. Have a great day ahead, and I see you guys tomorrow as well. Bye for now.